This is Chinatown, 1974. A masterpiece shaped by conflict, obsession, ego, genius, and 20 scandalous truths that Hollywood tried to forget. Fact 1. The genuine slap that left a mark. One of the most intense moments in Chinatown is when Jack Nicholson's character, Jake Sheet, slaps Faye Dunaway's Evelyn Mulwray during the heated interrogation scene, where she reveals the big family secret. But did you know that slap was the real deal? Yeah, no fake Hollywood magic there. During filming, they did take after take with stage slaps, but Faye Dunaway wasn't happy with how they looked on camera. They just seemed too phony. So, she turned to Nicholson and basically dared him to slap her for real to make it authentic. Nicholson was hesitant at first because, well, who wants to actually hit their co-star? But he went for it, and that raw, stinging slap made it into the final cut. Dunaway later said it helped capture the desperation and pain in the moment. It's a reminder of how actors sometimes push boundaries for realism. Imagine the tension on set after that Nicholson felt guilty, but it worked. And speaking of commitment, this wasn't the only time things got physical during production, but more on that later. This fact alone shows how Chinatown blurred the lines between acting and reality to create something timeless. Fact 2. Polanski's risky cameo with a real knife. Roman Polanski doesn't just direct in Chinatown. He pops up on screen as the creepy little gangster who slices open Jake Sheet's nose in that brutal alley scene. But here's the hidden twist. That knife was no prop in the usual sense. It was a specially made switchblade with a hinge blade that could fold back safely, complete with a fake blood packet to make the cut look real. The scary part? Polanski flipped the knife around right before the take, so Nicholson couldn't tell which side was the safe one. Talk about method directing. He wanted Nicholson's reaction to be genuinely terrified, thinking he might actually get hurt. Nicholson later joked about it, but in interviews, he admitted it was nerve-wracking. Fact 3. Nicholson's shocking family parallel during filming. While shooting Chinatown, Jack Nicholson got hit with a personal bombshell that mirrored the movie's twisted plot. In the film, there's that huge reveal about Evelyn's daughter being her sister to incest and family secrets galore. Well, around the same time, Time magazine researchers digging into Nicholson's background dropped a truth bomb. The woman he thought was his sister was actually his mom, and his mom was his grandma. Nicholson was in his 30s when he learned this, and it happened right in the middle of filming scenes loaded with similar themes of hidden family ties. He later said it didn't mess with his performance. But can you imagine the emotional whiplash? It added an eerie layer to his portrayal of Gittes, making Chinatown even more personal for its star. Fact 4. Town's secret writing buddy for decades. Robert Towne gets all the credit for the brilliant Chinatown script, and he did win an Oscar for it. But he had a hidden partner no one knew about for over 40 years. His old college pal, Edward Taylor, worked as an uncredited collaborator on the screenplay, polishing dialogue and structure. Towne kept Taylor's involvement under wraps, until it was revealed in a book about Hollywood's golden era. Fact 5. Roots in LA's real water scandals. Chinatown isn't just fiction. It's loosely based on the shady Los Angeles water wars from the early 1900s. The character Hollis Mulwray draws from William Mulholland, the real engineer who built the aqueduct that brought water to LA but caused disasters like the St. Francis Dam collapse, killing hundreds. The movie twists history by splitting Mulholland's traits into the good guy Mulwray and villains like Cross. Towne researched old articles and books, like one on Southern California's land grabs, to weave in real corruption. This hidden historical tie makes the film a sneaky commentary on power and greed in America. Fact 6. Dreamed as a Gittes trilogy saga. Did you know Chinatown was meant to kick off a whole trilogy following Jake Sheet through LA's dark underbelly? Robert Towne planned 3 films. This one on water in the 1930s, the 2 Jakes on oil in the 1940s, which got made in 1990 but bombed, and a third called Gittes vs. Sheet on land and divorce in the 1960s. The flop of the sequel killed the series, but elements like fire and air were supposed to tie in symbolically. But it shows Towne's big vision for exposing corruption over decades. Fact 7. TV smash over a Lakers game delay. Tensions ran high on set when Jack Nicholson, a huge Lakers fan, wouldn't leave his trailer during overtime of the game. Polanski, fed up with the delay, grabbed a mop and tried to smash Nicholson's portable TV. When that didn't work, he hurled the whole thing out. Nicholson stripped naked in protest and stormed off. They patched it up, but it highlights the ego clashes behind the camera. This hidden spat adds to the lore of Polanski's intense directing style. Fact 8. Epic feud between Dunaway and Polanski. Faye Dunaway and Roman Polanski butted heads big time during filming. He called her difficult. She said he was a tyrant. One story, Polanski plucked a stray hair from her head without asking, messing up her look. Another, he denied her bathroom breaks, leading to her throwing a cup at him. They screamed at each other, and Dunaway even walked off set once. Producer Evans talked her back. Despite the drama, their chemistry fueled the film's intensity. Fact 9. Swapping cinematographers in chaos. Chinatown had a rocky start with cinematographers. First, William Fraker was out due to producer worries. Then Stanley Cortez was too slow, so John Alonzo took over mid-shoot. Alonzo's natural light style saved the day, and Polanski directed him in Italian. Only a few scenes, like the Orange Grove fight, are Cortez's. This hidden shuffle shows how flexible the team had to be. Fact 10. Rush job on the Haunting score. The soundtrack was a last-minute miracle. Original composer Philip Lambro's work got axed days before release, so Jerry Goldsmith stepped in and nailed it in just 10 days. The trumpet solos were meant to sound sexy, but like it's not good sex, fitting the film's dark vibe. Without this quick pivot, the movie's mood might have fallen flat. Fact 11. Everything through Gittes' eyes only. The whole movie is shot strictly from Jake Gittes' point of view, no scenes without him. When he's knocked out, the screen fades to black and back when he wakes. This technique, inspired by detective novels, keeps the audience as clueless as Jake until the end. It's a clever hidden trick that amps up the mystery. Fact 12. Ditching Gatsby for a passion project. Robert Towns said no to $175,000 for adapting The Great Gatsby because he couldn't top the book. Instead, he took $25,000 for his original Chinatown idea. Smart move, it became a masterpiece, while the Gatsby film flopped. This gamble paid off big in legacy terms. Fact 13. Dunaway wins over Fonda for Evelyn. Jane Fonda was eyed for Evelyn Mulwray, but Polanski pushed for Faye Dunaway to make her a tragic figure, not a schemer. Fonda later denied being offered it, but the choice shaped the character's vulnerability. Hidden casting drama that defined the role. Fact 14. Huston's name slip turned trait. John Huston kept messing up Gittes' name, saying Gittes instead. Polanski loved it and kept it in, making Noah Cross seem more arrogant. It added depth to the villain, a happy accident from a legend. Fact 15. Nicholson's romance with Huston's daughter. Just as filming started, Nicholson began dating Angelica Huston, daughter of his on-screen foe John Huston. Scenes like the "Do you sleep with my daughter?" interrogation got awkward with Angelica watching. Life imitating art again. Fact 16. Polanski's dark twist on the ending. Towns' original script had Evelyn live and Cross die, but Polanski rewrote it for a tragic close where evil wins. He penned the final scene days before shooting, ignoring Towns' protests. This change made the film unforgettable. Fact 17. Gittes named after a real pal. Jake's last name comes from Nicholson's friend, producer Harry Gittes. Town picked JJ to fit the detective vibe, a personal nod in the script. Fact 18. Books and cops sparking the story. Town drew from a book on Southern California history and a magazine on Raymond Chandler's LA. The title Chinatown came from a vice cop's tale about the neighborhood's chaos. Hidden inspirations that grounded the fiction. Fact 19. Sneaky cameos by insiders. Besides Polanski, executive producer C.O. Erickson appears as a banker in the barbershop. Rance Howard, Ron's dad, plays an angry farmer. These small roles add insider flavor. Spot the next watch. Fact 20. Talks of prequels and making of movies. In 2019, Town and David Fincher discussed a Netflix prequel series on young Gittes. Ben Affleck is adapting a book on Chinatown's production into a film.